is a Rob Ford nation to you?
Well, Rob Ford Nation doesn't is fearful for me as a citizen here in Toronto. Fearful because I believe that we need to be building up the city, not tearing it down. You know, I work and I live up in Etobicoke North, where the Finch line, the Finch bus 36, is a really important route to us. It's like it's the busiest route in Canada, and so by the decision to not build that route and instead build a subway in Scarborough, that, you know, based on what we've looked at, says that there's not they're spending more money to move less people around the city, and that just doesn't make any sense to me.
I'm a TTC rider, so I don't even have a driver's license. Being brought up in the city, that's kind of how I was raised, and I really believe in TTC and streetcars, street level TTC, and I don't know what his plans are for it, and I don't really think he cares too much about the millions of people that ride the TTC every day.
What do you think Rob Ford has planned for our TTC services?
I think he's going to build a tunnel, a new track, and it's going to go directly to hell. And he's going to charge us $4 for that trip.
The thing about the war on cars is that, like, every other city in the world is basically trying to get cars out of the downtown area, and this seems to be the only municipality working towards getting them in. So I kind of don't really understand that.
And Rob Ford's biggest thing is that the war on cars is over. So do you think he's going to compensate and add any environmental twist to help our climate crisis?
I think that's pretty doubtful. I mean, as much as I've heard, I haven't heard any promises to that effect.
Personally, no, I don't think that he's going to find anything that's environmentally friendly, because first of all, they tend to cost more money, and it doesn't seem like the environment is one of his big priorities at the moment. Especially with him preferring buses over streetcars and just,
CP24 did a recent poll saying 70% of Torontonians now like Rob Ford as our mayor.
You mean corporate people television 24, right?
Yeah, so I'm guessing you two aren't a part of that 70%?
No, I wasn't a part of that poll. I know I didn't vote that way, so I know you didn't vote that way. I know a majority of the people here didn't vote that way.
I mean, what kind of science does the poll represent? I can't, you know, I can sure see it's sensationalism, and I'm sure it helps them to get more people watching them, maybe, but it's not certainly based on any fact.
No, and in case, I think the only reason that Rob Ford actually won is the fact that he actually has the most money, and that means that he gets the most advertising. So people just constantly see Rob Ford's name everywhere, and I'm pretty damn sure that's exactly why he won.
Rob Ford Nation mean to you?
I don't even know what to say. Naked man on the front of Now magazine.
Alright, do you have any opinion on Rob Ford? Do you like him as our mayor of Toronto?
I think he's an attractive man.
Yeah, you like the pig dog?
Yeah. I'm banging him.
Did you vote for Rob Ford?
No.
Why not?
So I don't vote.
Because CP24 did a recent poll saying that 70% of Torontonians now like him as a mayor. So are you part of that 70%?
For sure.
Seriously? Or just jokingly because you want to bang him?
No,
is that sarcasm or?
Bit of both.
Bit of both? Can you elaborate, or?
He's got a good smile. He seems like a nice guy.
You think he's a nice guy?
To privatize sanitation Like it's madness. Like, we know that the only people that benefit from privatizing sanitation are Bay Street people. Like, you take something that's owned by all the people and you give it to just like a few very rich and already influential people.
What do you think of privatized garbage?
Oh, no, I honestly think that's one of the worst ideas ever. I don't think it could really do anything beneficial to society as a whole.
He recently took away the car tax, and he also wants to privatize garbage pickup. So privatizing garbage pickup basically means
Like a
that
Tobico.
yeah, so you basically have to pay for it. It means that all the garbage workers now would lose their jobs and be
Okay, I don't like
replaced. So, knowing that, are you part of that 70%?
I'm a part of the 70% that thinks he's a genuinely nice guy, but knowing that, I don't know, man. What's my state gonna do?
Yeah.